have some intense feelings this holiday season. Stop self-sabotaging. You are in control of whatever changes that you want to happen in your life. Stop doing that same old stuff. Face what you're avoiding. Are we avoiding anything? Are we avoiding anything emotionally? Sharing our emotions, being honest with ourselves about an emotion that we haven't, like, that's been sitting here, and being honest with ourselves, not pushing it aside anymore, facing it, facing whatever that fear. I cannot freaking believe it's Christmas right now. It does not feel like Christmas for me. And I know, like, I've heard people say that, like, it's so weird to be on the other end of, like, the holidays when, oh, like, I used to be so excited for it. Like, all my life, this is the first Christmas where I don't have, like, my immediate family here that I used to spend it with. I would go over my mom's house and she would cook. That was the whole routine. And now she moved away, so I realized, oh gosh, I'm gonna have to be an adult now and, like, cook for myself. I mean, I have, like, other family members where I live, but not that, but I don't know. And then I have, obviously, like, my boyfriend and, like, my little, like, our dog. So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to be a woman now and, like, start, like, stepping up and, like, and, like, making dishes and stuff, even though he doesn't care about that, but I do want to do that for myself. Anyways, it's just a different kind of Christmas for me. Yeah, but anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. Let me breathe a little bit, because when I'm, like, chaotic, when I'm in chaotic space, I can just be so, like, in here, like, and I just want to center myself. So I'm gonna breathe in. I'm gonna do a couple of deep breaths in, and then breath out. One more time. Okay, I'm here, I'm present, I'm with you guys. I know. Apparently, right? Like dog people really be loving on their dogs. Like, we love on our dogs. She has treats and stuff, but, like, we haven't took it a step further, and, like, I mean, she actually has a Christmas gift too. So, but yeah, we're gonna have to up it up. next year, I'm gonna step it up next year. I'm gonna get there. Okay, so the moon is going to be entering the sign of Scorpio today. Well, it's already there. Yes, so the moon is in Scorpio. So we're gonna have some intense feelings this holiday season for today and tomorrow. Intense but internal. So private. I kind of think of it like this. I'm gonna use a little bit of astrology terms, but bear with me. Every astrology sign is ruled by a planet, okay? Each planet has a meaning. And Scorpio is ruled by the planet Mars. Mars has to do with passion, taking action, drive, sometimes, like, frustration, anger, very, like, passionate feelings, and wants to, like, move and do something with those feelings. It wants to do and take action. But once again, it can come off as, like, anger or frustration or whatever, but the feelings are intense and there's, like, a need to do. The two astrology signs that are ruled by Mars is Aries and Scorpio. The difference between those two is Aries is external. Like, if anybody's met an Aries person, they're very expressive. They're very, like, like, you know, like, out there. Like, you know, they could be, like, deemed as, like, loud and just like very passionate, but externally passionate. I would know. I have a moon. My moon is in Aries, so my internal feelings are like this shirt. Red would be a good describer. Like, very passionate, and just like out there, there's one needing to express your feelings in a way that like makes you feel, or wanting to take action. You see a lot of people, Aries people, who are like those like daredevil people who are doing extreme sports, because they're also like brave, and that those are like a lot of things, like they're like fearless, you know, that kind of thing. So Scorpio is that, but internally. And so I always say, like, anybody with Scorpio energy, you just, like, what you see is not what you get. There's so much more, like, people just don't know. And that's something that I don't know, I'm unfortunately attracted to that energy, because I like people who are mysterious, and like I like a person that is not like putting themselves out there. Like, there's something intriguing, which is probably why a lot of people are attracted to Scorpio energy, of like, ooh, like, who is this like mysterious person, or that kind of thing. But there's so much more like under that, and usually it's intent, and usually it's like not for the like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like it's real stuff. So anyways, and so the point is, we may be experiencing some sort of like, I don't know, over the next couple of days, like whatever you feel, you may feel it more intensely, and you may like want to keep it private too. Even like if you're around people, if you're around family people who trigger something or whatever, I don't know, and then you like, instead of like being outward, well, that's interesting though, because Mercury, the sign, like the way we communicate right now, is in the sign of Sagittarius, which is actually like, kind of like say it like it is, whatever. But so I wonder how that's gonna work with the moon, our internal feelings being like private, or maybe they'll just be like people like saying, I don't know, maybe a lot of chatter, maybe talking, but maybe saying something, but it's different than like your internal feelings. I don't know, or maybe, I don't know. I wonder how that will play out for people. But I'm being very general, because this is how I try to think. Something just like true feelings are just going to be like kept. Or maybe you may be feeling something and it may be more intensely, or maybe you're more private with your feelings, or maybe you go through some sort of like internal transformation over the past couple of days. That's another thing sometimes that I've like noticed personally. Because like the Scorpio also goes through these like death and rebirths a lot, like often throughout their lives, and it's just to kind of like shed the old and be like, yeah, shed the old to be able to be like a new version of themselves. So internally, watch out for things, or like see over the past couple of days if like, I don't know, like you like let go of something that you have maybe like a feeling or something around that you've like been holding on to, or you like something internally like switches in you or something. I don't know. So I'm interested to see how this may play out for everybody. But yeah, just pay attention to that. Pay attention to like intense feelings around, like you can have to do with like fear, intimacy, or like shared resources or financial stuff. Those could be like the three themes of that. So yeah, we'll see. Alright, so that is the only like astrology that's happening today. Let me make sure I'm not ignoring comments. I'll tell you about if yeah, I know, I need to make you my mod. I need to do that. I really do. Bear with me. Okay, so we're gonna get with the reading. I really honestly wanted to like share a little bit about how yesterday went. That was quite a day. I did that reading and I was kind of like stuck because like it resonated with me too well personally. And yeah, but I'm trying to stay on topic here. But it's just know whenever I give you a reading, if it doesn't hit you in the moment, it's not really always supposed to. I mean, sometimes it will. But to just whenever I say anything, just pay attention to your inward, whatever comes to you. If I say something, anything that I say triggers a feeling, a thought, something that's not a coincidence, and just sit with that. And also like go, as you're going throughout your day. I mean, not to say that you have to remember what I'm saying, but if you get any aha moments, meaning, oh wow, earlier she said this, or this came up, or this feeling came up, that is a connection, I would say, and that is like a reminder, like that's on your conscious. So I don't know, so I just speak very generally, but just know whatever feelings that you feel during the reading and after is the most important, rather than the words that I say. So yeah. All right, so now we are going to, okay, let's see. Okay, I did it. I think that worked. Okay, so I'm going to pull a couple of cards. We'll see what our Christmas reading is for today. And then at the end of this, I'm going to write you guys' names on a little paper and put it in a hat and draw a card to see who gets a free reading. If those are whoever's interested in that. Offline. Okay. Please connect me to the collective energy. What do they need to hear at this time? What is the energy? What is the guidance? What message or reminder does anybody that's watching this video or who may stumble on this video need to hear at this time? Alright, we have one. And let me do this one. Alright, we're getting like one. We're getting one of one. That's interesting. Usually there's like a lot that comes out, but okay. So first card is, okay. This card just keeps coming out this month. That's not, once again, those are connections. If there's like cards that keep coming, that's interesting. All right, so this one says to get a new story. So, I feel like if there's been like a pattern or a habit or just something needs to it's kind of like, stop that. Stop doing that. Stop like going there. This is like you're like hitting yourself against the wall. Like you need something, like do something different, do something new. Or if somebody like, I don't know, like if you're unhappy, there's just something like stop. I want to say like, I don't know, the first thing that makes it comes to my head is like, stop self-sabotaging yourself and know that you are in control of whatever changes that you want to happen in your life. So like, do it. Like, stop doing that same old stuff, or I don't know, or I don't know, but there's just some sort of like get a new story. Like, stop holding on to the old whatever that you have been holding on to and letting that stick with you, and like do something new, change. You like reclaim a new let go of something around those lines. I don't know. That's what comes to me. Or maybe like if somebody has a perception of you like, don't hold on to how other people's opinions or what they may think of you or something around those lines, and like that's not you anymore. Perhaps. I'm just trying to say what comes to my mind. But that's something to sit with. But that kind of reminds me of the Scorpio moon energy when it was like really going through some sort of transformation. Something has been going on for too long, emotionally, internally. This is like more internal feelings. So you may have to like be honest with whatever. Gosh. Ugh. I'm saying because as I talk, I like try to relate it to me, and like once again paying attention to what sparks. And there's something that came to me. This is gonna be, I don't know, it's gonna be interesting. But whatever feelings that are like deep within you, that are deep rooted, and that is like been sitting there or like hasn't been helpful, that needs to like leave, or you need to deal with those feelings for you to like move on and create a new like that's not you anymore. I don't know, there's something around that or you need to get out of that energy to move forward in a way. So the next one is Four of Swords, and that's reversed. So that's internal. Some internal feelings or emotions, which this is already giving me like Scorpio energy too. Honestly, I'm gonna use AI. I'm gonna use AI to help me with this because I'm not even gonna look at that book right now. Because the book is like hit or miss sometimes. I feel like just it's easier for me to do the Four of Swords reversed. Okay, so the Four of Swords reversed card can mean some sort of awakening and recovery. You are emerging from a period of seclusion or mental overload and are ready to rejoin the world. Okay, so that's another thing that I forgot to mention for Scorpio. Scorpio energy has to do with like mental health as well. So just to know that if you've been dealing with any like mental health stuff along with whatever, I mean that's also included in that, just to say. Yes. No time to relax, it means let's go. You mean no longer a time traveling robot ninja? I wonder what I will be next. I wonder for you. Let's go. That's what comes up for you. Okay, Nine Dimes. I love that. Okay, so awakening and recovery. You are emerging from a period of seclusion, which is very Scorpio energy, or mental overload, and are ready to rejoin the world. Let me give you your answer, Nine Dimes. Rest is necessary. You should take time to rest and prioritize your health. Now, if you've been doing this for a long time or doing this for a while, now you may need to do the opposite, and maybe you feel like, okay, you have been resting, now it is time to get out. The awakening and recovery thing. Face what you're avoiding. Are we avoiding anything? Are we avoiding anything emotionally? Sharing our emotions, being honest with ourselves about an emotion that we haven't like, that's been sitting here, and being honest with ourselves of like not pushing it aside anymore, facing it, facing whatever that fear, and whether that means facing it for yourself and accepting that is something that you're still like, that's your truth and that's still making an impact on you and it's hindering you in some way. And maybe just that will be enough for you to like accept that and do whatever, work that you need to do to let go of that. Or talking to somebody, needing to have that difficult conversation or whatever. But there's something something there. What came up for you? Yeah, so face what you're avoiding. You should process what you've been avoiding so you can move forward. No, you just spilled all your tea. What? How'd you do that? And was it hot? I hope you're okay. Yeah, shoot. Okay, withdraw. I feel that on so many levels because, like, I'm a tea girly. So, anyways, I just want to make sure you're good over there. Okay, so another thing is withdraw and shifting focus. You are getting away and shifting your focus inward to heal. Perhaps. Maybe you need to take some time away to shift your focus. Maybe to take time away from the noise, work, others, to really deal with whatever's been sitting here. Why, and then lastly, wise administration. You are being, okay, I don't even know how to say this word, but you are being circumspect, economical, and precautionary. Oh, okay, that makes me feel like, I mean, that kind of makes me think of the Scorpio energy, as far as like Scorpio energy is like really good with money and looking at your like resources or that like savings. That's a thing. So if anybody's like needing to like look at their finances or be smart about that, especially like after the holidays or anything like that.